When I first started creating videos, first you didn't see me at all. You only heard my voice. And then I started off in the lower left or right side of my screen. You would see my screen, and I was showing you how to use software, whatever it was that I was teaching. And then I started to appear full screen at the very beginning, disappear. You would see my screen recording, and then I pop up at the end. Thanks for watching. See you next time. And then eventually I got to where I am today, and I am from start to finish full screen. This did not happen overnight. Some people can tear that or rip that band aid off and do it. That wasn't me. I was petrified to be seen for a number of reasons. And they ranged from I didn't like the way that I looked. I didn't like the fact that I had to, quote unquote, get presentable to be seen. Back then, I was under the misleading belief that I needed to wear makeup and I needed to, you know, be all polished and looking businesslike. That wasn't me. I also had hair then, and it was a chore to try to make sure that I could cover my bald spot before I even went on camera. So I had a lot of reasons why I didn't want to be seen on camera. But I knew as a video editor and somebody that was helping my clients create videos, I'm out of one side of my mouth telling them, you need to be seen. Nobody's going to believe you if you're not seen. You need to be on camera. You need to be on camera. And meanwhile, I'm MIA. And so I knew that that lie was going to catch up with me. And so I needed to do something, and I needed to do something quickly. So that's why I developed this. Okay, I don't mind doing screen recorded videos. What if I just put myself in the bottom corner just for a little bit? And then hopefully people will, that'll be enough. And it just wasn't. And I was seeing more and more people. And also at that time, not a lot of people were doing quote unquote faceless videos. They weren't even calling them faceless videos. And so not a lot of people were doing them. So I had to really try to rapidly get myself comfortable with being on screen full. And so that's when I adopted okay, I got to wear makeup. I got to do this. I got to do that. And it just made me even more uncomfortable by doing that. And I then again, I just decided I would open and close my videos. And then eventually I stopped trying to be like everybody else. And I started trying to just focus on what was I delivering? What was I bringing to the table? And if I was bringing things to the table that benefited my audience, that's all that I count. That's all that I cared about. And if I could do it by being on camera, great. If I could do it without you seeing my face, great. And so that's what I started to do. And then what happened also in that time frame that I do not recommend that you do is I stopped recording completely. I would go months and months and months and months and months without recording because I was stressed over not wanting to be seen full screen. And I was like, well, what am I going to talk about full screen? I'm so used to showing my camera, my screen. What am I going to be talking about? So there were all of those things that went on in my head. And like I've said before, and I hate to sound like a broken record, part of the reason why I created this challenge for me is for me to get used to and accustomed to just talking to the screen and not having anything else to show. Not that that's how all of these videos are or are going to be, but I knew that that was something that I needed. That was a hurdle I needed to get over or jump over, or whatever it is that you want to call it. So that's what I chose to do in order to get myself more comfortable. And my question to you is, what are you willing to do? What's the small step that you can take that can get you over that hump so that you can start creating videos? Because videos do, they absolutely do help with the know, like, and trust factor. People can see you, they can get a taste of what your personality is, and they can determine whether or not you're somebody that they can learn from. It's going to be hard if you don't have any kind of presence at all. I actually don't know if anybody has a successful business. I don't know them, and they're not present in some way, shape, or form online. I don't know how you can do that. That's a, and if anybody is, please let me know, because I would love to hear how you were able to accomplish that. And that is why I always recommend that people start at least doing faceless videos. You can, and I would recommend, if you're going to do faceless videos, that you use your voice, even if you're using faceless videos that have an avatar. And I think that I've posted at least one, if not two, videos that I used HeyGen to create. And you see me, it's actually using me, but it's also using my voice. Now, it's not me recording and lip syncing to it. It's actually from 11 Labs. So I cloned my voice. And so it sounds a lot like me. It's not exactly like me, but it sounds a lot like me. So even if that's something that you're going to do, I would recommend doing that so that people can at least attach you to the voice, as opposed to they never see you, they never hear you, they don't know anything about you. All right. And so that's why I am a proponent of faceless videos. And I have right now workshops going on where I'm teaching you in 2 hours to create faceless videos using different tools. This month for October, we're doing Hedra and Chat GPT. So I welcome you to come and have fun with me. You can get that link from checking out the link in the description below. And then next month, as of right now, we're going to use Gamma and Camtasia online, as well as Camtasia AI. So anyway, I hope to see you. I want to see you do videos so that you can get seen and get found by your ideal audience. So let's get started on that. All right. So take care, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.